Right, guys, we are back with another PSA return. I got fucking cooked. This might be my worst PSA submission ever in terms of grades. Whoever I got woke up on the wrong side of bed in the morning, unfortunately, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. So, what we're gonna do? What we're gonna do? Should we make space somewhere? Let's make space up here, as last time. Get some space. Bam. And let's get into it. Firstly, as always, the biggest shout out to the best middleman in the game. Trust grading. Literally the number one. There's no one better. Super nice guy. Super courteous. Prices are great. Information's great. Feedback is great. And honestly, having now graded some subs with PSA directly, faster than grading directly. Really the best in the business. So shout out Trust Grading. Right, let's get straight into it. Let's go box by box this time. Firstly, I did grade a whole lot of these. Because as you know, at one point I did buy literally like 100. And I've just been cleaning out my binder, to be honest. So we have 110, 2 10s, 3 10s. There's something different about these slabs. Ah, they got the barcode here. They're not the new slabs yet, but they have got the barcode. Okay, 3 10s. 4 10s. Okay, 5 10s. A 9. 6 10s. How many more of these do we have? I don't know how many graded. Right, another 9. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. I think there's a handful more maybe. Another 10. Another 10. A 9. A 10. I feel like they probably just got bored and chucked the 9s in, you know? Like, that's a super clean 9. It might be centering. Yeah, maybe right to left. But yeah, so there we have 4 9s and 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 10s. Which we take. That starts off the video. But it does go downhill from here, unfortunately. I will admit. I think next we have PokePark. No, we have these two. These were from Torika Camp. These are the VMAX Climax Era Charizards. As you can see. The reason why they're an error is because they actually have like a shiny... They should have the lines down them in the holo foil. But this is more of like a Sun and Moon style holo. And this is in fact an error. These are both around pop 100. So we got both of those in 10s, which is good. Next, I think... I actually also opened these on the channel. If you remember, I opened two. I opened the Yveltal deck. And the Mewtwo and Genesect black and white decks. And you can see off the bat... We did get both of these in 10s for my friend. So, not my... Oh, I don't really know him. He just said he collects Sableye, and I said, I'm going to help you out. But yeah, super nice I could get those two in 10s for him. I think they're maybe even both pop 1. I'm going to put those aside straight away. These were then... I think these were graded super harshly. Like, these cards are both perfect, just OC. But like... I feel like this should be a 9, this Ray. It's still a fairly expensive card, but I did lose money on it. Still pretty nice, to be honest. Pretty cool artwork. And this one I got cucked on, to be honest. So that's our first 7. And here is an 8. This one, again, is already gone. So I'll put that to the side. We then have next. We got cooked on these too. We have 3 of these. We got 10, 9, 9. So, firstly, the 10... We do have a print line here. And a dot of whitening down there. Okay, so that's the 10. And then the 9s. I opened these sealed out of the pack. Right, so there's nothing wrong with that. There's a print line there, but so did the other card have a print line. And this one also, centering looks fine. I don't even see a print line on this. Basically, these are going back to PSA. So again, actually, I'll put everything up here for now, but... Yeah, man. Those are going straight to PSA. I will actually, I think I'll be doing a video on that. I'm going to do like, I sent 20 PSA 9 cards to PSA, here's how it went, that kind of thing. Right, next, this is where it starts going really downhill. We did get a bit smashed with the 9s on the mid-era stuff. Okay, so firstly, this is a 9. These all Torque Camp A condition. Okay, so I see nothing on the front. Centering is good. On the back, guys, do you see anything? Like a single thing. I just got smashed on the mid-era this sub. Like, I don't see a dot of whitening there. The centering is all good. Like, that just seems like a really, really terrible 9. Next, we did get a 10 at least on the Nido King. Some other nice artwork. But I think it's these print lines. But for example, this one has the print line and it got the 10. Next, Porygon. Another 9. Like, centering looks good. No hollow scratches. And no whitening. How in the world is that a PSA 9? The problem with the worst thing about these is they are so low in value that it's not even worth submitting twice for the risk they get a 9 again. So it's just like, this is what frustrates me. I need a grading report or something because I see nothing. There's maybe a print line there. Oh, it's just annoying. All right, next, we did get a 10 on the Slowpoke promo, the Domino's Pizza promo. Very good. That was from Card Rush. And then this is a really random one. Why did I grade this? I don't know. This is, because it's a Kamiya artwork. This is a Kamiya Pansear for the vibes. I think I opened that from my box break. Next, this is really random. I think I bought this also from, oh my god, look at the swirl. That's a really nice swirl. That is actually a really nice copy. I think I also got them Torque Camp. Looks good. And this is also another one of my top favorite ever cards. This is the Kawaii Darkrai from Mythical and Legendary Dreamkind collection. I thought I had 2, but I don't. So those are both 10s that they both got there. Next, we have a bunch of PokePark promos. So we have a 10 on the Munchlax to start. And then I think the rest I was not so lucky. So we have a 9 on the second Munchlax. I'm going to guess that's centering. But 9's pretty acceptable. We have a 10 on the first Latios. Great. Then we have a 9. Not so great, but looks like top to bottom centering. And the next one, we got a 5. So this one will, of course, this will be cracked. I would assume in these sealed promos, they're quite susceptible to getting dented in the packet. Can I find out where? On the back, I see no impact mark, to be honest. And I'm looking pretty closely. On the front, maybe? Maybe this is another one I sent to PSA as like a bonus. But I don't think that 10's anyway because of the centering. But like, I'm looking really close and I see no... Let's change the angle of the light. Oh, I turned it off. I just don't see anything. Like, I just got cooked this up. I don't know. I genuinely don't see a dent there, and I'm pretty thorough. I mean, apparently it's a 5. That will definitely be correct and sold raw because that is not an excellent condition card. So that's the end of the first box. Let's move on to the second. Oi! Crash. Oh my god. Carnage. Right, next. We do have more PokePark promos, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. No, that was all the PokePark promos. We go straight into a gold star. No. Okay, my ordering was just bad. We do go into a Latios Gold Star. Again, this one I got a bit cucked on, I think. It must have a dent somewhere. Because, I mean, there's whitening around it, but it's not 6 bad. This should be like a 7, I'd say. to be honest, I don't see anything. Again. So we have 2 6s in a row. No, we have a 5 before and now a 6. Like, I'm really assessing this card. No scratching on the holo. I mean, maybe this corner's a bit beat up, but like, it's not that bad. Oh, you see, this is what I mean. I just got to fucking fuck this submission. Like, I just can't really understand why. Like, that's just so frustrating. That should be a 7 or an 8, in my opinion. So I'm probably going to grade that again. This is another one you saw in a video, and I got cucked on it. So this is the first time we've really had an 8, 7, 6, 5. Can we get worse? I think we do have some 1s in here, so yes. We have a 9 on this. I'm going to guess that's left to right centering. That's a really nice 9 copy. Next, we have a Tangrowth 10. Of course, I'm looking for the unlimited, so this one is straight to be sold. Next, we got a 9 on the Stormfront Raichu. I'm going to guess that's left to right centering. That's again, like, that's a perfect copy other than centering. So that's the kind of cards you can get a really good deal on, especially if you're not looking for PSA 10 cards. You can just get such a good deal. This centering looks pretty acceptable, to be honest. Why'd you get the 9? Okay, that's pretty rough down there, that corner. Makes sense. I don't complain. We also got a 9 on this Gallade from the half deck. Why'd you get the 9? I'd say again, that's one where I cannot really understand how that got the 9. I don't see anything. I mean, a grader knows better than me, but sometimes I struggle to understand. Like, I think these two are for sure not singing the PSA slab as well as some of those 9s from before. This one, hallelujah. This is for the PC. Double swirler, firstly. Oh, double swirl. No, triple. 1, 2, 3. Damn. That's really nice. I mean, yeah, this is for the PC. Super happy to have finally got one of those in a 10. I kept grading 9s. And this is another card I keep grading fucking 9s. I'm going to guess this is top to bottom centering. Because that does actually look really good otherwise. Must be top to bottom centering. Is what it is. 9. Next. Oh. You can see one already. A 9 on that is a bit stinky. Also, a 9 on this is stinky. This is the Beginning Door Holo from Advent of Arceus release. I have 2. I got one with a 9. That could be top to bottom. No, there's a bit of whitening up there. That's fair. That is fair. I'll let you off. The next one is a 10. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. It's pretty cool. I just like the artwork. Maybe I will. By the same guy who illustrated a lot of the trophy cards. Then we have some DP card exchange stuff, which this is the stuff that really cracked me. So we got 10 on the Cherrim. Very nice. Nice swirl there. That'll be for the PC. Okay, we got a 9 on the Battle Tower with a nice swirl, unfortunately. And why did you get the 9? Centering maybe? I don't know. This is one of those where I don't really see anything. But it's not like the value is just too low to warrant cracking that out and submitting it again. Which is the same story with this here. Centering looks great. These glossy holos are... Oh my god, can you see that kind of like weird swirl there? Wow. These glossy holos are extremely difficult to grade, as you'd know if you've ever tried to grade a Diamond and Pearl Secret Rare. But this card looks perfect, to be honest. So, I got a bit cut. We have some 11th movie Piplups here. No, we have an 11th movie Piplup, which got the 10. Double swirl. 1, 2. And we have an 11th movie Regigigas, which got the 9. Which is nothing short of unfortunate. There is not a whitening down there, so can't complain. We then have some Meji promos. Very nice. We got Primplup in a 10. Those are for the PC also. I do actually have some Meji promos down here. So nice to get a few more from the Meji set. Meji chocolate. Actually, we have a 10 also on the Grottle. And then on the Cherum, we got a 9. So, I mean, a 9 on something like this, it makes it pretty much worthless. Could be left to right centering. I don't see anything otherwise. So, I'm going to guess that's centering. They have actually, do you know what? This would make sense because I feel like these were probably graded at the time. They like silent. Oh my god! I should move the table up. They like silently change the grading scale to 55-45 instead of 60-40 on the front. So I'm gonna guess a lot of these were just on the limit of centering, and I just unfortunately graded them at the wrong time. So nice how that kind of matches his tail. Unfortunately we have a 9 on the Luxio from DP Card Exchange. I think a lot of these are DP Card Exchange cards, and I just got ruined on these. So we have a 9 again on the Toxicroak. Maybe a dot of whitening down there. I mean, the centering doesn't even look bad on that. That's kind of just unlucky. But again, it's just with these cards, they're just not worth sending again. We did get a 10 at least on the Monferno. Really nice swirl there on the tail. Might swap that for my personal collection copy. This is another one for the PC. We do have the Magmar in a 10. I was going to say Magmortar, but no, this is the pre-evolution. And then a bunch of 9s. So we got the Shellos in a 9. It's got a swirl there. Centering looks good. I mean, I don't see any reason why that's a 9. But that's the grade it says, and that's what's going to dictate the value. We then have a Murkrow. I really like this card actually. We have a Murkrow in a 9 also. Centering looks acceptable. Maybe a dot of whitening right there. But just like all of these, it just feels like I got a bit ruined. You know, just a bit ruined. Another 9 here. These were fresh out the fucking packet. Nothing there. Like, the 9 stack is not... It's not pretty today, is it? It's just not pretty. I think I did well on some modern stuff at the end of the sub, but... Yeah. We got a 10 on the low punny here. Nice swirl. And then... Another 9 on the Boneri. Can you hear the pain in my voice? And another 9 on the low punny. It is what it is. And then we have a Leafeon for on the Regigigas level X deck. Swirl near hole, if you know, you know. Why'd you get the 9? I mean, there's a bit of dust there. It's probably that, but I probably could have wiped that off if I was a bit more vigilant. No, top to bottom, surely. No stress. That's acceptable. We then have a Glaceon 10. Ooh. Look at the swirl on that. There we have a Glaceon 10. Fukuda artwork. Great one. This one, I was really hoping I'd be able to scrape a 10. This is the Heatran Holo from the Pokemon Battle Tour deck. I'm probably still going to keep this even though it's a 9. Super nice swirl between the feet. The story behind... I actually have one of these sealed decks, but the story behind the deck is pretty cool. It's like... it was a rental deck in a side tournament at one of the Battle Roads, at the 2009 Battle Road. And I think you're supposed to give the decks back. I'm not sure. Something like that. Oh, that's a 9, but I'm going to keep it. Handful more cards in this part of the box. We can have some more Diamond and Pearl cards here. We have a 10 on the Shining Darkness Darkrai. Nice little swirl down there. We have a 9 on the next. Yeah, some spots of whitening. I'll allow that. We have an unlimited Frostlass 10. I think this is a pop 6 or something. Bonzi and the Time is a super rare set for unlimited. Really nice swirl there. So this one is definitely one I will not sell in a hurry. We then have the best card ever made. 2 of them back to back. We have Stormfront Dialgas. Just look how beautiful this Arita artwork is. We have 2 PSA 10s there in unlimited. And we weren't so lucky with the first Eds because we have a 9 and a 10. But yeah, this is my favorite card ever. My favorite artwork ever. And maybe card no, because texture is something else. And then to finish this box, we have a 9 on the Moonlit Pursuit. I see this card in particular, this Darkrai, does plague me with the 9s. Use trust grading. No one else. No other UK middlemen. Even in Europe, you should use trust. I'm not a fan of some of the other middlemen in the UK. If you know, you know. Oh, another one in this box. Shout trust. Right. Next box. We did get, of course, the card which I just said I don't have much luck with. I got another 9 on the Moonlit Pursuit. Darkrai. I think we have a few 10s here. We have a first ed. Ooh, double swirler. One there, one there. Magmortar. It's weird they put the level. They never usually do this. It's super weird they put the level. You know, what was I saying? Magmortar level 52 holo from the Magmortar and Electrike deck kit. That's actually a super nice copy. I might keep that. It's really nice. Next, we unfortunately on the unlimited Beat of the Frontier Rayquaza, we did get the 9. And then I see what. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother. A little swirler there on the Heatran PSA 10. Then got a 9 on the Luxray. I literally just graded one of these. On the Mewtwo level X pack. A 9. You see, like just all these 9s are just like, it's just painful because they're such nice cards and they suddenly become worthless because of the grade. I mean, do you see? There's just nothing there. Oh, there's just nothing there, man. Oh, this is a really nice artwork from Advent of Arceus. That Heatran. Moritsugu. I've never heard of that artist before. Wonder if they still do illustrations. These are solid. These non-holos. We got 2 non-holo Pikachus from Advent of Arceus. Pretty cool color. Really yellow. Just, those are pretty cool cards. This is wobbling up here. And then we finish this little stack with another great Kawaii artwork. This is the Advent of Arceus Luxray in a 10. Let's get another handful. We have more of these. I think these are all from Northern Cross, if you remember that video. We have another 10 on the first ed Luxray. We have a 9 on this Luxray. There's something on the card there. I probably missed that. And I have never seen this card before. A Swalot from Advent of Arceus. Why do I even have this? Why? Why do I have it? But yeah, the 10 and 9 stack is not looking too good on this one. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. This is the water type Arceus from Advent of Arceus. I mean, look how cool that is. Saitu. It doesn't even look like a Saitu style, to be honest. Oh, we have a few of these Advent of Arceus cards. So we got 10 on the water. Then on the fighting, we did get a 9, unfortunately. And also a 9 on my favorite, the dark type. Those are still really beautiful cards, to be honest. And we have some more Advent of Arceus stuff. We have Salamence here in a 9, a Salamence in a 10, Salamence in a 9. Oh, we got another 9 there. I mean, why did you guys get 9s? Centering on this, great. No impact marks. I don't see any whitening. Come and find me, London Card Show. Buy my cards. The 9s are great. I got scammed. This one's another one that's a bit tough. Centering was probably just on the limit. Because this was also from Torika Camp. I think it was 15,000 yen. I mean, that's a great copy, just let down by the centering. That might be one I crack and go again, to be honest. Because I think the centering on there is on the limit. Sometimes it looks worse than it is. But also, this could be one of those cards that's just outside of that new 55-45 limit. Whereby I'm used to them getting 10s, but they just won't anymore. So we do, this was a sub where I was just cleaning out my binder. So we do have a few more Sun and Moon cards. We have a Lapras from Collection Sun. We have a 9 on the Articuno from Champion Road. We have a 10 on a Korean Shining Legend Zoroark. Bit random. We have a 10 on the Licia from Paradise Dragona. And a 10 on the Durant. Oh my god. It's shaking. We do unfortunately have a 9. Oh, no, okay. It's the centering. But actually, a 9 means the card must be otherwise perfect. So I'll take that on the Darkrai. We have a 9 on the Darkrai Plasma Battle gift set. And we do have a 10 on this Heatran from Spiral Force. The card which is impossible for me to grade in 10. I did grade in a 10 this time. I think this like back end of the sub is pretty solid. Like, not terrible. Just that middle part of mid-era holos where I just got cucked. I just got completely cucked. It is what it is. Right. We have a Tornadus here from Thunderknuckle in a 9. We have a Victini from Plasma Gale. Look at that texture in a 10. My 10 stack is about to fall over, so I should... Oh my god. Make another one. There we go. Okay, so we have a 10 on the Latias from Thunderknuckle. We have another 10, both these first edition. I was probably hoping for an unlimited copy when I bought that. We then have a first edition Dragon Blade Rayquaza. We then have the super rare, this looks slightly sun-faded, unlimited Rayquaza from Dragon Blade. Literally one of the rarest unlimited sets. I think I bought this off Macari, I saw it was unlimited and it was super cheap. Graded that in a 5. Nope, a 5. But this is one of those cards where I wasn't expecting a high grade, so the grade doesn't matter really. We then have these from the Enigma Egg campaign. 2 Pansages in a 10. Quite random cards to grade, but sometimes it's just cool to do. We have an Axew in a 10. An Axew in a 10. Another Axew in a 10. I bet these are super low pop and I just have all 3. Next, we have a Dragon Selection Salamence in a 10. Very nice. We do, unfortunately, have the Latias in a 9. I'm going to guess that's left to right centering. This one is a nice one. Pretty cool looking card. This is a Venusaur in a 10. These are from... Okay, I need the other one. This is from when I got scammed. This is a Warm Pikachu in a 1. I have actually sold this already. Still a pretty cool card to have nevertheless. That's a pretty good looking one, to be honest, as well. That goes over there. And we do have a Simisage from the Can You Name Them All campaign in a 10. Last box. Where are you? Ooh. Let's get the knife out. Not too many left. Right, so we should have the other Pikachu now. Yeah, so the 2 from Uniqlo. I think I sold these both for 150 maybe. It was to a guy I know who's I'm somewhat friends with. He collects PSA ones. They're cool rare cards. He was happy, I was happy. One of those. And then we have a few. We did well on these Pikachu promos, I think. We have a 10 here on the Libre Pikachu. We have a 10 here on the poncho wearing Pikachu. We have a 10 on the Tohoku reopening Pikachu. A 10. Maybe we got a different grade on this last part of the grade, this last part of the submission. We did just get loads of 10s on these promos. Cherry Blossom 10, Cherry Blossom 10, a 5 on this. Look at that in a second, and a 10 again. Let's look at this 5. I'm gonna assume it must be a dent. Really? I don't see a glaring issue on the back. On the front? I mean, like... I don't see anything wrong with that. And I'm looking at it with like a super harsh light. This is what I mean. Like, that's not a 5. Even if I did have a dent, which I cannot make out, does that really warrant it being a 5? Gonna crack it out right now. But apparently it's a 5. I can't really complain, can I? Some more 10s, I think, on these promos. I think we have Mimikyu to go with this. Ta-da! So we did have a good back end of this sub. We then got a stamp box pair. I think the Cramorant 9. And the... I think I sold this already, but I can't remember who to. The Cramorant 9 and the Pikachu 10. I was trying to sell the sealed pack for fucking ages for like $250 and no one wanted it because everyone thought it was too OC, but evidently it wasn't. And the card that really needed the 10 got the 10. Then we have a few of these Kanazawas. They are really lax on grading these. All of these had some whitening. But I think because of the way they were distributed, just no sealed pack or anything, just loose in hand. They are super generous with the Kanazawa and the... I think it's Yokohama opening? No, Shibuya opening. Those two, they're super generous on. Look at all these 10s. Oh yeah, there we go. We have a Sword and Shield pre-order promo there. We have the V-Star Universe Pikachu there. And we got a good amount. I think I cleaned out the Pika binder in the end of this sub. So just a few cards left now. We have Start Deck 100 Pikachu V. We have the Scarlet and Violet pre-order 10. We have a Pikachu from Surging Sparks in a 10. Not Surging Sparks. Sequential. This is the one I pulled on video. So super nice. I could get that in a 10. Maybe I should make that in the thumbnail. I'll get good clicks. We have a random Reds 9 here. Don't ask why. We have a few V-Star Universe cards. Oh, that's it. Those are the two V-Star Universe cards to finish 2 10s. So yeah, that is the sub. I mean, just a lot of annoying 10. Not a lot of annoying 9s. This is my 9 pile. These two are both 10s. These are the rest. Some of the 5s are a bit questionable. I don't even know what the highlight cards would be. So of course the Pika and this one here. What do I need to use to flex? Stamp box maybe? No, I've already got one Pika. Just making a mess of all these piles I just made. No, I need to do clickbait. Let's just do like this. These 3. I think that's the thumbnail, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you on the next one.